Hello, brainstormer! And today's video is gonna be in English. Yeah, why is today's video gonna be in English? Well, because I'm not gonna teach you English, so I might as well speak in English, so at least you have some practice. Yep. And why am I not gonna teach you English today? Because I wanna tell you why I became an English teacher. And that's actually a very interesting story. From my point of view, at least, because it's my life, huh? But yeah, no, not talking about that. So I became an English teacher when I was 17 years old, and out of luck, because when you're 17 and somebody offers you a job, you just take it, and that's what happened to me. So I was 17, I studied English at a school, and then I had a teacher who turned to me and said, "Hey, Joe, would you like to teach English here?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" Because, you're 17, you have no idea what you want to do with your life, and somebody offers you a job. I had just graduated from school, so I was free. And then that's how I started teaching English. My first class was very scary because my English wasn't what it is today, but I guess it started raining. If you hear some noise, it's the rain. So then I had this teacher, she talked to me, and then I started working there. And my first class was kind of difficult because it was an intermediate to advanced group, and I was an advanced student at the time. I wasn't a real teacher, and that was my first class. And then I got in and I started teaching, and it was fun, and I kept on teaching, and then it kept on being fun, and then I just kept on doing that because it's fun. Why stop? It's fun, so just do it. And that's how it's been since then. So I started when I was 17. Right now I'm 32. And that's the last time I'm gonna tell my age on the internet, because I'm gonna be like Gloria Maria. Nobody's gonna know how old I am. But, yeah, so it's been some time. You do the math. I'm not good at math because I only need to know how to say the numbers, and that's pretty much my relationship with numbers. I know their names. That's enough. That's the short version of the story, to tell you the truth. But why the short version? Because I don't want to tell you the long version, because it took 15, 16 years to get to this point. So, yeah, better not. Because it's gonna be boring, But yeah, whatever. So, taking all of that into consideration, in the meanwhile, I questioned myself. Do I really want to be an English teacher? Is this a future for me? Is this what you wanted to do when you were a kid? And the answer to that, was no, that's not what I wanted to do when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. So, yeah, being an English teacher is kind of different, just a tiny little bit. And then, I remember very clearly, I had been a teacher for 6 months or so. It was a very short time. And then one student came to me, and this guy in particular, I don't remember his name anymore, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry. And if you used to be my student, tell me. I would love to talk to you and see how you're doing. But yeah, other than that, so this guy turned to me and said, "Hey, I need to go to the United States." If I'm not wrong, it was New York, but don't quote me on that. I don't know it for sure. So he wanted to go to, he needed to go to the US, and he had a very basic English, super basic, but he didn't need English to do what he was going to do for his work. And I helped him. I told him, so you need to do this, that, la 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 la. I gave him some hints because, it's important. And when he came back, a week or so later, he turned to me and said, "Wow, teacher, I have something really important to tell you." And I was like, "Oh, damn, everything went wrong in his trip. He wants to stop learning English because he thinks it's not for him and la 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 la. And then when he started talking, he was super happy. He was like, oh, teacher, really, you helped me so much. Like, because of you, I was able to do everything I needed to do there with no problem about the language. And I was like, wow, man, that's nice. You know, like, it's the nicest feeling. I don't know, at least for me, it is like the nicest feeling to be part of somebody else's dream or somebody else's goal, or like to actually be the difference in somebody else's life. You know, like, that was fun. That made me like super happy and super accomplished. You know, like, it made me feel accomplished. And some years later, I was talking to another teacher. We were in the teacher's room, like correcting homework and talking. He told me something that really was, you know, like, good to hear at that time. Because we were talking about different jobs and different things. Because, like, I don't know if you know, but school English teachers, they don't get a lot of money. I mean, it's not that they don't get a lot of money. They don't get enough money to support themselves. Because, yeah, that's, like, it depends on the school, of course. Like, some schools pay better, some schools pay worse. But in general, you know, like, it's kind of complicated. And we were talking about possibilities for our lives and etc. And then he told me something super nice. He was like, yeah, I'm never gonna have a desk job. Because in a desk job, I don't see the result of my work. Teaching, I see the result in front of me every day. And that is totally true, you know. And me having a lot of pleasure helping people do what they want to do, or get to where they want to get, or whatever, you know, like helping the person do what the person wants to do, is amazing. You know, I feel like the most powerful person in the world, because it's really nice, it's really pleasant for me to be that, you know, like to be the person that helped you get where you want to go. And this is the reason why I'm teacher so far, because I've learned other things, you know, like you're watching this video because I've learned how to do that. I haven't learned how to make my neighborhood quiet though. But yeah, like I learned how to do that because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a photographer. That seems like a nice profession. And it is a nice profession. I love to photograph and I love to take pictures. And lots of flying bugs around here. And I love all this kind of thing, but no profession has ever given me what teaching has. So that's why I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher because I want to help you get where you want to be. I'm a teacher because I want to change the world. I'm a teacher because I want to improve how things are. And I want to improve reality. And that's why I'm a teacher. So now you know why I'm a teacher. And why am I doing this video? Because I find it kind of important for you to know the person who is teaching you, or who you've been watching videos of or classes of or whatever like that. So yep, that's it for today. Thank you for interacting with me. Give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a heart, give me something like that. And I'll see you again next class. Yep. So, see you next class.